I'm seeing people saying stuff like, oh, I know he's wrong because he's defending himself too hard. Please make that make sense to me. When since was it an admittance of guilt to defend yourself against wicked, cruel accusations, especially ghastly accusations like these? Anyways, this Jay-Z stuff is getting very much crazier than crazy does. The woman accusing Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs of sexually assaulting her when she was just 13 years old, the judge has ruled that she can now proceed anonymously, at least for now, in her lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy. This is what the judge ruled, that for now, she will remain anonymous. They don't even know who she is. All they know is they have to answer to these charges from a person who they have no clue who this is. New York Judge Annalisa Torres also commended the legal team, or condemned rather, the legal team representing Jay-Z for the relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks on the accuser's lawyer, the Tony Busby, the lawyer out of Texas. According to the court order obtained since Jay-Z's attorney first appeared in this case 17 days ago, he has submitted a litany of letters and motions attempting to impugn the character of Busby, the attorney. Judge Torres continues, calling these complaints inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. Now, I'm saying the only thing that should be benefiting his client or not benefiting his client is truth and proof, or truth that comes to fruition through proof. If you accuse him of something and you have the proof, it doesn't matter if he has a shitty lawyer or an excellent lawyer. Once the proof is shown, then the accusation becomes truth, then the punishment added. That's how the judicial system is supposed to go. Not all this name calling. Jane Doe, who filed her lawsuit in October, will now remain anonymous at this early stage of the litigation. She could still be required by the courts to reveal her identity. Mind you, they're not asking for prison. This is not a criminal case. Jay-Z and his attorney already said, whoever did this to a child, whatever it is that y'all are accusing me of, this is criminal. That person should be put in prison. Let's not make this a civil case then, because civil cases are about money. Let's make this a criminal case. Let's take it to a criminal case so we can get real justice for that 13-year-old. They're still going on with the civil case. Jay-Z's lawyers have admitted and have dismissed the accuser's lawyer. They've admitted that that lawyer is a, you know what, somebody who's basically an ambulance chaser slash rich people chaser at this point. He's after the money. But they've dismissed the accuser, lawyer, Tony Busby, and his lawsuit. They've called it shameless. They said it's a publicity stunt designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs, Sean P. Diddy Combs. Jay-Z's lawyers said in a statement that Busby, he's actually trying to blackmail their client to settle this Jane Doe allegation. Here's the thing. A lot of celebrities have settled outside of court based on accusations, and it has nothing to do with them being guilty. Y'all know when you see celebrities and they try to stay away from regular people and they have a lot of security around them, and people are like, oh man, this is how you are to your fans? You can't come out and be with the people and give some hugs and shake some hands? Well, this is the result. You go hug a fan who's a woman. Next thing you know, you're standing in court and she's telling them, I went to hug him and he rubbed my breast, stuck his hand up my dress, squeezed my ass, and put his tongue in my ear. All that from a hug. So it is no wonder that these celebrities move the way they do. It's not that they are not thankful for their fans, and it's not that they don't want to acknowledge the fans and hug some of them and give daps and pounds and high fives and whatnot to others, but it's the consequences that comes with it. They are seen as a meal ticket. And there are a lot of people out here who are willing to file that lawsuit in an attempt to get rich. Now I'll say this again. This story from this particular woman, it is bonkers and it makes no sense. It is impossible almost. Yet people are quick to believe it. And I also believe that a lot of people are super jealous of a person like Jay-Z. He has been too rich for too long. He really came from the gutters, from the bottom. Marcy Projects, man, back in the day, it was a hellhole. And he made it. He beyond made it. He's a certified billionaire with a B. And a lot of people just want to see somebody like him fall, stripped of everything he has earned or built, and his family in shambles, so they can celebrate. Alex Spiro, one of the lawyers for Jay-Z, recently asked the judge to dismiss the entertainer from the woman's lawsuit. He cited in a report from NBC News that revealed that the accuser had admitted to some inconsistencies and outright impossibilities in her allegations. In other words, parts of the story didn't make sense. That's not how she told it before. And other parts of the stories could not have possibly happened. And she admitted these. And based on that, Jay-Z's lawyer asked the judge, come on now, judge. Let's not waste the court's time. Let's just, take this off my client. His team also issued public statements referring to Busby as a 1-800 lawyer who is in the pursuit of money and fame. Representatives for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to requests from the media any further than what they have said before. Jane Doe claims that she was living in Rochester, New York in 2000, in the year 2000, when she was 13 years old, and she called a friend and told a friend, come drive me to New York City where they are having the MTV Music Awards after party. And that friend drove her there. Now, that's hours of driving. I believe it's like 4 hours of driving, 5 hours of driving. I want y'all to understand how ridiculous this sounds. Even Jane Doe's father said, sure, I've had to pick you up from places in the middle of the night before, but that's when you were much older, and that was local around the area, around town. I've never had to drive all the way to 4 or 5 hours of driving to come pick you up. I would have definitely remembered something like that. This is her own father who she put in her lawsuit saying he was the one that had to come pick her up after the event. The man said nothing like that ever happened. And that's such a long drive. I would have definitely remembered something like that. Her friend who she said is her witness, that friend is a person who is no longer living. That person is dead. And the one person, her father, who should say, yeah, I remember, I was so upset. And I couldn't even figure out how she got so far away from home. That guy said, that never happened. I would have definitely remembered something like that. Jay-Z is free for the moment. And I say for the moment because you know how this story can turn out, right? He's walking around doing his thing still. People are hating on him. People are saying, throw him in jail. They're not waiting for proof. Half of the public has already tried him. Diddy, on the other hand, has been held in a Brooklyn jail since September of 2024. He brought in his birthday. He celebrated Thanksgiving. He celebrated Christmas. He will ring in the New Year's behind bars. And his trial is scheduled to begin in May of 2025. I think something is up. Just the fact that the judge is allowing this woman to remain anonymous is an issue. Even with all the inconsistencies and impossibilities printed out in the story. A judge is supposed to judge, right? All right. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you on the next video. And for those of y'all hearing this video, watching this video, a video like this would have gone up to our other channel, which is BrainFLoTv on YouTube. But we've been locked out of that channel for 2 days. And we have to wait until YouTube verifies and lets us back into that channel. So we've been putting the content up on this channel, BrainFLoTv. Stay tuned. And go over to our other channel, BrainFLoTv. It'll pop up as Hot Topics TV on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.